Leo, hi. So this is going to be a reading for January 30th through February 5th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended at the end of the video. You can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Well, let's see, Leo, what's going on? Ooh. The overall energy for the reading, the Knight of Swords. I'm getting that things are changing with this one. It's kind of an increase in your energy. It's kind of like as you move forward through your life, whatever it is you're doing day by day life, there's an increase, there's a boost in your energy with this one. So I don't know. In the recent past, the Seven of Cups, the Seven of Pentacles, the Nine of Wands, as much as you may not have wanted to here, I feel like you moved on from a situation and you kind of grew from it, out of it and from it. There's definitely a sense of growth after you move on from something, as much as you don't want to move on here, because there is resistance. But again, the good part about it is that there's growth. In the current situation, the Page of Swords, the Two of Swords, the Five of Pentacles, there's a situation that closed off at some point. It's still showing up for you and you're looking at it and you're kind of confused about it. The funny part about this whole thing is that you're not putting in much effort into this whole thing. There's lack of participation. It's almost like it happened. It affects me to some extent, but I'm detached from it. I'm in there once in a while. This is a little redundant. We'll see more when we clarify. In the immediate future, the Three of Cups, the Star, the Four of Wands. Alright, so there's love, there's commitment, there's good stuff showing up. And they're all tied up to your desire here, so it's definitely something you want. Okay, let's clarify. Let me see the Knight of Swords. The Ten of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Emperor. Ooh, this might not even be your energy. I see you heading towards this energy, but you don't know it. It's not like a conscious decision. Okay, that's the energy I want. I'm going to go in that direction. No. Again, as you go in your day-to-day life and doing whatever it is you're doing, you're heading towards this energy, but it is an amazing energy that someone holds here. I feel like it's tied up to this happening here in the immediate future. Going, this energy waits for you right here, and poof, there you are, meeting halfway. Very determined energy, very much standing in their power, a lot of self-love, a lot of nurturing, a lot of willingness to share this energy with you. Whew. And I get confirmation sometimes in readings where I kind of hit the spot through, I know it's probably going to freak some of you out, but it's okay, that's how we work sometimes. Either pain in my heart or like a little, like a drum roll in the heart kind of a thing, and I just got it. And I didn't get that for quite a while in readings for confirmation, so that's possibly something to keep in mind. It's gone. I'm not gonna die. I'm okay. But that's how I know. I'm like, I hit the spot there with something. So let's see that Seven of Cups there in the recent past. Six of Swords, Three of Pentacles, the Moon. This played off as something that it wasn't really. Whatever the situation was that you moved on from, I feel like it carried some sort of a label that the situation wasn't that. It was something deeper than that. But it played off possibly as, hey, we're just friends, yeah, whatever, blah, blah. Or it was just kind of, no, it just played off like that, like almost insignificant, when in fact it meant a lot more, but not only for you, for the both of you, whoever this was to you. Man, it's hiding some stuff, this situation. And it makes, the reason that I'm saying that it showed up as something, but it was something deeper, because basically I see the energy of friendship, and then it's covered in like a blanket that screams, no, it's not that. There's something deeper at stake with that moon there. So, I don't know. Let's see the Seven of Pentacles. The Knight of Cups, the Devil, the Queen of Swords. Okay, so somebody here wants to love with their mind. And I'm still trying to figure out how the hell does one want to achieve that. I don't know if that's you. I don't know if that's them. In all honesty, it almost feels like it's the both of you trying to transfer this energy towards one another. In terms of, I love you, and love comes from the heart, but let's throw logic on that. And it's quite unhealthy. It's like, no, then that's not the mind's job. What is the mind doing there? You know? So, yeah, I don't know what that's about. I see it a little bit in you as you move away from this, but it almost feels like you learned that from somewhere. And I can't help but looking at whatever it is you're leaving behind there that probably taught you that. Let's do the Nine of Wands. In the recent past, the Tower, the Page of Cups, the Three of Swords. Ooh, there it is. The fireworks are coming from all over the place here. Man, your resistance to leaving this behind, even though I don't think you wanted to. I almost feel like you were forced out of this, because there's that whole dynamic of, and I'm like, well, if you don't want it, then go back. But you're like, I can't. There's all sorts of obstacles in the way that don't allow me. I have to move on, kind of a thing. There's love, there's pain, there's all sorts of colored fireworks that, again, signal towards, mostly towards love and pain of all shapes and forms. Let's do the Page of Swords here in the current situation. The Sun, the Fool, the Seven of Cups. Man, this is going to be a tough one to explain. So, this has to do with that situation over there, where I don't see you physically involved in it much, if anything at all. As you move on and look for a sense of happiness, it's very hard to reach that sense of happiness when you know that your happiness is there before the moving on. There's the energy of moving on. There's a situation you dealt with. There's you trying to make something really happy, find happiness. And you are creating that. You are creating happiness for yourself. The problem is your mind, speaking of the mind interfering, tells you, okay, but you are aware that your happiness, your true happiness, that you don't have to go look for anywhere because you know it's there. before the moving on energy. So in that connection, so something leads you back here from your heart. The problem is where you learn to function from your mind over your heart, you're not going there. You're not allowing your heart to go there even. Let's do the Two of Swords. The Eight of Swords, the Five of Cups, the Ten of Wands. Something keeps you stuck in the past though. And I feel like it's this conflict between the heart and the mind, where your heart is telling you your happiness is there and your mind is telling you, no, move on, you can find happiness over there too. And that actually keeps you stuck in the past. Man, it's difficult. It's not showing up as a disruptive energy to your life, but it's definitely in the back of your mind almost all the time. And it's a hard energy to carry. Let's do the Five of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands, the Knight of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. Okay. You might be getting some sort of something, which I don't know what the hell it is. I just see the energy opening back up from what was lost here. I see it opening back up. It's very minimal, very slow too. Quite confusing in the way it's shown. Like, what the hell is this doing here? You know. But it wants to open up from behind something that was closed. Let's do the Three of Cups in the immediate future. Two of Wands, Ace of Cups, the Justice card. Why does it feel like this is something that is long overdue? Because it's shown back up with the potential of love and balance and, okay, let's fix this. And man, it looks like it. Not even that you're waiting for it, because I feel like you're even past waiting for it. But man, it feels long overdue. Let's do the Star. Yeah, something is showing up here. And it is tied up to love. And it is tied up to a brand new beginning in love. For the Star, you get the Queen of Wands, the World card, the Hierophant. A cycle is closing off in this situation. That's why things are possibly starting to move again. Because even, let's say, you haven't seen or talked or nothing with this person for years, for weeks, for months, for years, whatever the case is. That doesn't mean that you weren't in contact energetically. And a cycle is coming to a close within this dynamic energetically. Maybe that's why things are starting to move. There's you on one side, there's them on the other side, there's the cycle coming to a close in the middle. Huh. Let's do, this is powerful stuff going on here. That's why the energies are starting to move, because they're starting to move in a different direction, a different cycle. The Four of Wands, you get the Four of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles, the Five of Wands. Alright, so I feel like, for the most part, there's a notion of commitment. There's what you know you want from commitment. And then there's a little bit of conflict that shows up here for you, which is telling me that whatever it is you're dealing with as commitment may not have the same idea as you do about commitment. Which I don't know if it's this situation or something else. It's just something that opens up for you in terms of how you feel about commitment, how you want a commitment to be, and so on and so forth. And then you're dealing with the conflict of that, which is telling me again, the opposite person in this commitment could be seeing things in a different way. That could be something. I don't know. Let's see what the universe has to close it off. The Lovers, the Six of Swords, the Fool. Yeah, this is definitely something quite deep for you. Something that someone walked away from it at some point. I feel like the both of you did eventually. But it wants to open back up. Energetically speaking, it is open. There's energy exchange here definitely between the two of you. It might push into the physical here for something to change, for the cycle to come to a close so that it opens up the next cycle for this, whatever that is. So there's movement here. It's just not necessarily showing up physically. And if it does show up physically, it might be delayed. It might be because I see it eventually showing up, but when it does, it feels like, okay, there you are, finally. You know, as if, what took you so long? You know, kind of a thing. So I'm not sure what's going on here. It feels like the physical aspect of this is being delayed. But could show up. Who the hell knows? But that's it. That's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.